this is the Council on Independent Fundamental Bible Doctrine. I'm doing my next video in the Wisdom and Understanding series titled Lies of the Culture, the False Love. There is a false love being touted out there that has nothing to do with love. In fact, you have to hate the community to let some of these people do the things in the community that you're allowing them to do. You have to hate them and the community. The only person you love is yourself. All right, so we're going to look at the false love today. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at it. Lies of the culture, false love. What is it based on? Well, it's very simple. One of the ways it's false, there are many ways, but one of the ways is that love is not the absence of boundaries. The parent that loves their child does not let them go and do whatever they want. Well, if I tell them what to do, then I don't love them. Are you serious? Are you going to let your child run out in between the parked cars into the street? No, you're going to tell them no. Are you going to let them do this, that, this thing that's going to hurt them? No. The reason these people are letting you do things that are hurting yourself and the community is they don't care a lick about you. They're using it to gain political leverage. That's it. They're using you. They don't care about you whatsoever or the community. They think that people exist to provide them with power instead of their positions to provide people with freedom. They're trying to gain more control. They have John Cena in commercials now. John Cena, the professional wrestler actor, walking around saying, what was it he said? He said basically, to love Americans is to love all Americans without labels. Okay, people, there's so much brainwashing in that statement, it ain't even funny. See, I love steak, I hate raw cauliflower. What does the label have to do with whether I love or hate it? Absolutely nothing. Labels have nothing to do with love. Nothing. I like steak and hate raw cauliflower due to taste, texture, anything. The label has nothing to do with whether you love or hate it. Nothing. Here's how masterful the brainwashing is. Okay? The reason that commercial is made, okay, is so that when somebody who is a conservative uses a label that somebody else doesn't like, then they're not loving. You can label them as a hater. So the whole purpose of the commercial telling us not to label is so that they can label. People, what's the term Americans? Which he uses in the commercial. It's a label. Do you see? They are trying, they're not even sprinkling it in movies anymore. They're making commercials for this and movies and such for the sole purpose of brainwashing you into thinking exactly what they want you to think in exactly whichever circumstance they want you to think it. Why do you think they said Russia messed with our elections and foreign influence in our election is wrong, and then on the other side they want illegal immigrants to be able to vote? It's the same thing. It's not a philosophy. They're wanting you to vote their way. There's no philosophy. Okay? They'll let you kill the little child in the womb, okay, but they won't let you put somebody on death row who's a murderer and rapist and serial killer or what have you. It's not a philosophy. They just want you voting against their political rival. So they will brainwash you and pour you full of that evil rectangle thing that's hanging on your wall. The media will just feed you and feed you and feed you this Kool-Aid that you just keep drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. And poor John Cena seems like a nice guy. You know, they get these actors, some of them are devious, evil, okay? But some of them are just trying to do something good for their community. They just haven't stopped and thought about it yet. They're just as deceived as others, and some of them are the deceivers, and some of them are just as deceived as anybody else. John Cena seems like a nice guy. Denzel Washington from the last video seems like a nice guy. I don't know that. You know, I don't know that they're nice guys because I don't know them. No matter how many movies you see an actor in, you do not know that actor. Okay? That's why they call it acting. Okay? All right? People, love is not letting people do whatever they want. That's hate. You have to hate the people in the community to let them go around and do the things you're letting them go around and do. Love has nothing to do with labeling. Nothing. That's how deep the brainwashing is. You are being so brainwashed on stuff. It ain't even funny. Just for the purpose of giving a certain side political leverage, political power. They want your vote and they will brainwash you to get it. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll put this one up. I'll get another one.